Welcome to Dear Fans. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. The truth behind the drama. Caitlin Clark's decision to play in Europe has sparked heated debates, with Angel weighing in and dismissing claims that it was purely a financial move. However, many believe Clark's departure had more to do with escaping the toxicity of the WNBA rather than just money. The WNBA's toxic environment. Clark entered the league as a highly celebrated rookie, but instead of being welcomed, she quickly became target from on-court aggression to accusations from fellow players. Her presence in the WNBA was met with hostility. Some athletes and media figures even attempted to paint her as a racist, despite Clark never making any controversial statements. Indiana Fever fans eager to support their new star were also dragged into the controversy, with players like Alyssa Thomas accusing them of racism. Thomas even claimed she had never experienced racial comment until playing against Clark's team, implying Clark somehow controlled the speech of her fans instead of responding to these baseless accusations. Clark remained focused on her game, refusing to engage in the drama, but the constant negativity surrounding her made it clear the WNBA was not about basketball anymore. It had turned into a spectacle fueled by jealousy and resentment. Angel Reese's role in the controversy. Angel Reese, one of the WNBA's most polarized ring figures, has never hidden her rivalry with Clark, from mocking her in the NCAA championship game to stirring up controversy in the league. Reese's comments about Clark's European move only added to the drama. Reese dismissed the idea that Clark was leaving due to the league's toxic atmosphere, insisting it was just about money, but many saw this as an attempt to shift attention from her own troubles. Around the same time Clark announced her European stint, Reese was facing serious allegations, tests and positive for performance-enhancing drugs, leading to a suspension, with her career in jeopardy. Reese needed a distraction, and Clark became the perfect target. By accusing Clark of chasing money, she diverted attention from her own struggles. However, her hypocrisy was evident. This was the same player who built her notoriety off of Clark, from NCAA taunts to WNBA conflicts. The jealousy factor. Clark's popularity in the league was unprecedented. She wasn't just a rookie. She was the face of women's basketball, drawing record-breaking viewership and attention for players who had spent years fighting for recognition. Watching Clark dominate headlines was difficult to accept. Instead of stepping up their game, some players let jealousy take over. Everything Clark did was scrutinized, and any reason to tear her down was seized upon. The WNBA, rather than embracing her success, became a breeding ground for resentment. Reese, in particular, seemed unable to handle Clark's rise. While Clark was thriving, Reese was dealing with scandals and struggling to keep her career afloat. The timing of her attacks on Clark was no coincidence. She was already under fire for her steroid use, and Clark was an easy scapegoat. Clark's escape to Europe. For Clark, Europe wasn't just a change of scenery, it was a chance to escape the circus that the WNBA had become. She wasn't running from competition or chasing a paycheck. She was stepping away from an environment that had become more about off-court drama than basketball. While her critics continue to stir controversy, Clark remains focused on the game. She doesn't need to engage in the back and forth, because at the end of the day, her performance speaks for itself. Reese, on the other hand, has found herself in a downward spiral, with her reputation tarnished and her career at risk. Her attempts to break Clark down only make her look more desperate. The public isn't buying her narrative, and even sports analysts like Stephen I. Smith have called her out for her hypocrisy. Final thoughts. Caitlin Clark never needed to respond to the noise, because she knew the truth. She wasn't the problem. The WNBA had become a toxic place where jealousy and entitlement overshadowed talent, and rather than waste her time in that mess, she made the smartest move of all, walking away. Meanwhile, Angel Reese continues to fight battles that she started, with her name more associated with controversy than success. This is the news. Please like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.